You have probably seen the new ADS movement mechanic that's been blowing up in Bloodstrike, especially on TikTok. I have spent a lot of time practicing it myself, and in this video I will break it all down for you. How it works, how to do it, and most importantly, how to combine it with aiming to get the best results. What is this new movement mechanic? Bloodstrike recently introduced a mechanic that lets you slide and ADS at the same time, which wasn't possible before. This makes you a much harder target to hit while still allowing you to aim accurately. But for some weird reason, this infinite slide mechanic only works if you're ADSing, which I don't fully understand, but hey, let's make the most of it. The movement alone is already strong, but when you combine it with other mechanics, you become nearly impossible to track. I will cover these combos later, but first, let's go over how to actually do this mechanic. Start by sliding to the side. Let's start with the left side. While running forward, quickly flick your aim to the left, press your slide button, and ADS during the slide animation. Before the animation ends, release ADS, flick to the right, and press slide again. Repeat this pattern, sliding left and right while ADSing, keeping your momentum going. At first, you will notice a slight standing up animation between slides, which could also confuse your enemies. And if you time it right, you will keep sliding smoothly, making it really hard for enemies to hit you. Now here comes the real challenge, aiming while sliding. This moment takes practice, and aiming while doing it is even harder. If your aim isn't great, you will struggle to land shots while constantly flicking side to side. Good striking and flick accuracy are key here. That's why I recommend starting with hipfire builds, especially with a fast Uzi loadout. It lets you move super fast while still having insanely accurate hipfire. This way you can focus on movement first, then add jumps with hipfire aiming into the mix later. You can also use Emma or Nova to make your movement even faster. Pro tip, mixing in jumps for even better movement. One of my favorite tricks is combining ADS movement with jumps. So start sliding and ADSing like I just explained, then jump while firing hipfire shots, which is easier to land than the ADS shots, and when you land, go right back into the ADS movement cycle and repeat. This combo keeps you unpredictable, dodges bullets, and makes it easier to land shots, especially in close range fights. When should you use this movement? This technique is amazing in close range fights, but risky in medium range battles, because good aim will always beat movement at a distance. If you try this against a solid player at mid range, they will easily track and hit you. So before engaging, make smart decisions about when to use this movement. If you can master both decision making and movement, you will win more fights even against better players. I fought many insane players, including those that are much better than me, and I would win some of these fights because my decision making was on point. Now that I have explained the how, when, and why of this mechanic, it's up to you to decide how to use it. Would I recommend it? Honestly, yes, but don't rely on it too much. Good players will eventually find counters, they already did, so make sure to combine it with other movement mechanics to stay unpredictable. If you want a full guide on all movement mechanics, drop a comment below and I will cover every single one that I know. Thanks for watching. I try to keep these videos short and straight to the point because I respect your time, and if you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. It helps boost the engagement and the algorithm. See you in the next video. Peace!